Hi everybody, how are you? I want to talk today about the subject and object split in our world and in philosophy. There's this assumption that there is a subject over here and that subject is acting on an object, something outside of itself. And there's some kind of wall or separation between a subject and an object, and it's implied in all of our language, in everything. And in philosophy, we have kind of two different camps. We have the subjectivists, which will be the relativists and the postmodernists, the constructivists, and they're basically saying the most fundamental thing about reality is we can't get to it objectively. There's my truth and your truth. The perspective is reality, my perspective and your perspective, and that's just how it is. And then there's the objectivists in the vein of Ayn Rand or Aristotle, the hypothesis testing and the objective, the scientific method, attempting to get outside of subjectivity and see an objective truth. And they say that's the most fundamental thing about reality. So we'll test this hypothesis, we'll do some statistics, and we'll see, oh yeah, objectively, this is a law, this is how things work. Both are really, really wonky because there's no split. There's no split between subject and object. There is only one subjectivity and there is only one object. It's you. It's me. It's God looking at herself as herself. That's true. That can be directly seen, directly felt. My meditations can help with that. Go check those out. And you can sense and feel, oh, I'm just looking and feeling inside of my own self. And ironically, that's the best way to do objective science. And the best, scientific breakthroughs, the best indigenous wisdom, the best artistic breakthroughs came from pure subjectivity, downloading and feeling and sensing the insight of just what is. And I think that, and so you have it's just like, this is how this works. This is how blood works. This is how soil works. This is how math works. This is how physics works. I'm seeing from pure subjectivity that it's just true. And you'll hear that from the scientists who weren't doing hypothesis testing. They just knew that this was true. And then what did they do? They would take their pure subjectivity and show it to the world. Look, if you look at the math with me from this pure subjective point of view, not from your hypothesis, not from your bias, not from your what you think is objective point of view, but from pure subjectivity, you can see the object directly. You can see how it works. And that's how we can resolve this split, is teaching everyone to come into pure subjectivity and look for themselves. Here's my proposal of how things work. Let's look together from pure subjectivity. Can you see it with me? I do this with my clients all the time. We do it on small scale, our individual lives, but you can do it on the big scale of what is this one individual? How does she work? How does it work? How does he work? It works in very specific ways that can be seen, felt, tasted from the inside.